hadn't worked. You got to make split-second decisions on what you think gives you your best chance to win. Eastern.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Bills and the Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, take a second.
After review of the play, going on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Milton Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is caught. It's Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Van Jefferson there to make the grab. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Well, 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting... report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance. It'll lead to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, give them just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Back to throw again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal at the 9-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Steps away to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, 26 yards. Tucker now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Andrews. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Dudley. He's to the 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 23-yard run, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And there will not be a return. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on first down. Kitchen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Kitchen. He finds his man, complete. It's short.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he works free. The boys got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Kitchen over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And here's Andrews to throw on 2nd down. Into the secondary, past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. From the gun, Andrews. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. To throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Andrews now off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kitchen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Kitchen. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this one is incomplete. So we have reached half. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Andrews on 3rd down. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 46 yards on the ground for him so far. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Kitchen. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores. And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll try the left side. Ziegler. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Andrews escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Andrews. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Uses the stiff arm. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Kitchen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. A give to McCoy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Kitchen. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Kitchen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. And his kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
And take it down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Andrews on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Matt Milano in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now Andrews, off play action. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And here's Andrews throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, Kitchen. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down, Kitchen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw. Kitchen. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 1st down, Dudley. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11, and the Bills are right back in this football game. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Kitchen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sag. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Rolling to his right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7th. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Andrews now looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a 2nd and a bundle. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Kitchen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Ziegler, and down inside the 40 to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Off the play fake. Andrews, he'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to... He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kitchen. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Andrews. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
First down 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Kitchen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Kitchen. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Personal roughing the tackle. Defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Throwing on 1st down. Kitchen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. On 1st down, Ziegler. And he goes out right around the 39. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ziegler, and he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Andrews. Off the play fake. Going to throw right side here. Complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they take a knee. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help